The team from Lisbon, Portugal, has been electric all week long. Actually, it's been 2 weeks of electrifying stock. And we're over here in the Hurricane Battery Studios. Yard Miles with David Huff and Brett Rogers. G'day. Howdy. And we welcome you to this week's presentation of the Duracell World Racing League. Now, last week we had a crown jewel race, and it resulted in a new winner who actually made history. No rookie has ever won a Mobile One crown jewel event until 2 weeks ago. Joy Smith from the USA made some big waves there. Not to mention taking over the points lead as her first win resulted in that. And not to mention puts her in the front running for the Mobile One Crown Jewel Award at the end of the season. If she doesn't win the championship, everyone's hoping to high heaven she wins the Mobile One Crown Jewel. The Mobile One Silver Crown. Yeah, that's going to be the highlight of her career. And then the second highlight is going to be the championship. And speaking of willpower, had a good showing in Australia in the number 12 Acura Integra for Satellite Racing. Yeah, he's got the Pepsi logo. You know, I mean, I've seen commercials with the Pepsi logo and the old Pepsi logo. I mean, my gosh, Pepsi just knows how to combine the best of old school and new school. Well, and it shows. Meanwhile, Takuma Sato's got a new Toyota car, and there it is. And they even got sponsorship, Verizon. Then Red Line Electronics will return to NASCAR. And you know what? Thank goodness Techno Racing actually dished out the money to actually get this car developed and race ready. Because otherwise, it would have been impossible shipping that car back and forth. And when Kyle Busch got back, oh dear Lord, it was going to be highly impossible to get that car shipped from there, from whatever track in the USA, over to whatever track we're racing on in the Duracell World Racing League, to back to Kyle Busch, and then back to Takuma Sato, and it would just be a mess for them. Other headlines including Sebastian Vettel, who actually scored a 7th place finish last week. Yeah, an impressive top 10 run for Vettel. His first top 10 run, and he's just hungry for more. And another headline coming into this week is Dario Franchitti as he continues to struggle in his farewell season, running 16th. Yeah, nobody actually knows what he's up with. What is up with this number 19? I mean, he's trying his hardest. It just seems like they can't catch that lucky break. Yeah, speaking of lucky breaks, Giorgio Pantano caught an unlucky break last week when he had some avoidable contact. So they are sending him to the back. Yeah, so basically you're given up to 4 chances. Your first chance, your first avoidable contact, or that gets you to send you to the rear of the next race. No matter where you are on the standings, you just go to the rear. Your second offense will send you to the rear and dock you points. Third time gets you to the rear, points, and they can penalize you 5 points. So by this point, you've lost 10 points. You've been docked 10 points off of your total. The third time, if you do it a 4th time, that's when it gets on the 3rd time, plus the probation on the 3rd time. The 4th time, you are docked 16 points, plus a suspension for how many races as they see fit. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. So we'll keep an eye on Giorgio Pantano, and hopefully he doesn't have another avoidable contact. Touch penalty. because you never know. There's really not another driver waiting to in Pantano's shadows just to take that car over. Exactly. We now get to the starting lineup brought to you by Pepsi. Pepsi, bottoms up. All right. Starting in row number 8, we got Giorgio Pantano and Dario Franchitti. Row number 7, we have Akira Lotion, the rookie, and Sebastian Vettel. Row number 5, we got, row number 6, we got Juan Pablo Montoya and Olga Servia in a car that we still have not decided is open wheel or fender, because the back, as we mentioned, is open wheel. But the front wheels, you can't see them because there's fenders on the car. Row number 5, 2 rookies. You got Simona Di Silvestro in the 63 Infiniti, teammates of Sebastian Vettel at Checker Flag Racing, and high-power motors, and high-power auto sport Mazda R7 driven by James Hinchcliffe, another rookie. 2 more rookies in row number 4. You got Jason Watt in the Ford. Sorry about that. In the Ford for Rally Motorsports, and Max Verstappen in this weird-looking Porsche. I mean, seriously, look at how weird it is from the side. I mean, this is another one of those cars I can't decide is. I mean, it's fendered all right. I mean, I can tell you that much, but what is it? Look at this weird design Porsche's got going here. Seriously, they couldn't just bring a 911? Or are they just busy developing that? Row number 3, Tony Kanaan and rookie Simon Pagenaud. You got 5 rookies starting in like, all the rookies are scrambling all over this field, but it's like we got like half the field as rookies, and even like 5 spots in like the middle of the section, and like 5 of the 6 spots in the mid section are like rookies. Row number 2, rookie driver Takuma Sato, and veteran driver and past champion Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton looking for title number 2. And of course, the front row, Will Power in the number 12 Acura, starting second, and on the pole, Joey Smith in the Chevrolet Exotic. Chevrolet was very proud of that win. So we're about to go racing. And so don't go anywhere else, because after the commercial break, we're going racing. Just remember to use the hashtag #DuraRacing to talk about this race. And tomorrow, you got the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, not the Sunoco 500, but the Sharpie 500. And we just have to show this sign here because it's the only sign we got. And also, so hopefully the Hot Wheels World Grand Prix 3 races will have a best of 3 races, and they had chosen their 3 locations. The Hot Wheels World Grand Prix. Well, actually, the World Grand Prix is going to be sponsored by Vizio this year. It's going to be held in Chile. They have their location set up, and we are ready to race. We're going to go racing after the break. See you guys on the other side.
Start a new journey. Chart a new course. Go a new way. Discover the new Infinitis at the Infiniti Limited Engagement Summer Event.
Four-speed manual transmission, 850 horsepower, 1 bucket seat. 0 to 160 in 8 seconds? Oh, yeah. That baby will do.
Any questions?
I take it for a test drive?
You ever driven one of these things? I'll get the keys.
She don't take keys.
Three, two, 1, 0. Go, 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 go! And the Portuguese Grand Prix is underway! Joy Smith leads them all into the first corner. Down the chute they go. And into the next corner. Smith will lead lap number 1 officially. Hamilton second, Power third. Sebastian Vettel makes a 3 wide pass as they head for the corner. Down the chute again. Hamilton's out front now. Vettel's looking for Vettel's back to fourth. Goes to third again. On the inside of Will Power for second. Smith leads again. Jason Watt now in the podium spot. As they complete. Oh, take our pile up! Giorgio Pantano barely made it through that. Joy Smith's your leader. Second place, Sebastian Vettel. Third place, Jason Watt. Fourth place, Will Power. Fifth place, Lewis Hamilton. And sixth place, Giorgio Pantano. We are underneath red lights and red flags. And if you guys are wondering why, there it is. A massive 10-car pileup in the first corner. After Dario Franchitti spun around. Well, stick around because after the commercial break, we're going into the red light show here on the Competition Racing Network. Don't go anywhere.
My turn. Let's go. That is one nice ride you got there, kid.
You guys still gonna take me in?
Not yet.
Bold moves. They happen every day.
Life should be equal parts responsibility and fun. Introducing the new Acura ILX. Move up without settling down.
How do you know it's a Quiznos sub? Quality ingredients like cilantro jalapeno slaw and applewood smoked pulled pork. That's how you know. Try the new barbecued pulled pork subs. Get a small for just $2.99 for a limited time. Only at Quiznos.
Start a new journey. Chart a new course. Go a new way. Discover the new Infinities at the Infinity Limited Engagement Summer Event.
Hi race fans and welcome back to the Competition Racing Network, where we are here live from Lisbon, Portugal for race number 440 here on the Duracell World Racing League. Just remember, don't forget, and just remember, we're using hashtag Dura Racing to talk about this race. And today's red light show is brought to you by Extreme Radio Controlled Cars. Radio Controlled Cars, pushed to the extreme. Oh man, where do we start with this one? Well, let's go take a look at the leaderboard right now, because right now we're going to see 6 cars take a 3-lap overdrive. Yeah, they're going to go around complete lap 5, and then lap 6 will be green, lap 7, and then lap 8 will be the final lap. The drama in this spot just keeps getting tighter and tighter. Speaking of drama, the top 6 are drama-free right now. Joy Smith is your leader. Sebastian Vettel is second. Third place, Jason Watt. Fourth place, Willpower. Fifth place, Lewis Hamilton. And sixth place, Georgia Pantano, who started at the rear thanks to a penalty from last week's race in Australia, which was race 1 of 7 in the Formula 1. Couldn't do it. And in case you wondering why the red light I was playing it, well, that's why that 10-car pileup is keeping you to be their finishing order. Dario Franchitti was having such a good run until he spun. He will finish 7th. 8th place, Clement Paginot. 9th place is Juan Pablo Montoya. 10th place, James Hinchcliffe. Max Verstappen, 11th. 12th place, Simona Di Silvestro. Takuma Sato, 13th. 14th going to Attila Lotion. 15th going to Oriol Servia, and 16th going to Tony Kanaan. The problem here is, if you look closely, there's the pace car right there, and there's the crash. He cannot get out to get to the big cars. They're going to have to come around under red flag to get to the pace. They're going to have to come around once the red flag and red light is lifted, change to yellow, and then they can actually get rolling again. And like, seriously, Lisbon, Portugal has seen an exciting race today. Yeah, and they're not even done yet. I don't even think they anticipated that crash to happen. No one did. Yeah, right now, the safety crew is doing their best to clean up the accident, but which actually does give us some time to talk about the schedule a little bit. Alright, we are on race number 4, and coming up on when we return to our Saturday route, to our Friday route, we're going back to the Friday spotlight and taking over Cordova or Monte Carlo, Spain. Why on earth did they give Berlin the crown jewel when Monte Carlo clearly deserves to be a crown jewel? Yeah, but it could be Cordova. Okay, Berlin would definitely be better than Cordova. Okay, and then after the Spanish Grand Prix, we got the Irish Grand Prix in Dublin. Ooh. Geneva. After Ireland, we got another Saturday spotlight. Oh wait, we got another, Dublin's the Saturday spotlight. And then it's a Saturday spot, and then it's a Friday. We're back to our Friday route, our Friday night U.S. route time, Eastern time. Our Friday night U.S. time route, as we get the Italian Grand Prix live from Porta Corsa. Man, that's gonna be fun. Followed by the Swiss Grand Prix in Geneva. And then we get the Saturday spotlight because NASCAR's got the All-Star race on lockdown. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be racing on the 16th of May. That's gonna be fun. And then we got a Sunday spotlight in Monaco. Oh, that's gonna be fun. And then Belgium agrees to run the Belgian Grand Prix on the 2nd week of June. 4th week of June, we're going to Germany, to Berlin, Germany, for the 3rd of our 7 Crown Jewel events. Followed by Amsterdam, Netherlands, for the Dutch Grand Prix. And then the English Grand Prix from London, England, went on 7/10. And of course, they're going to have a week to travel, and because they're headed for America for the American Grand Prix in Denver, Colorado, Joy's home track. Yeah, Joy was going. In fact, Joy has actually went to the test section in London in this past week. Ooh, so she's been busy. She was testing out the tires. After they head to Denver, they're heading up to Montreal. Oh man, missed opportunity. They could have gone to Toronto. Oh, there. Okay, and then they're headed south of the equator for Brazil. Whoa. Then they're headed back up to Panama, and then headed for NASCAR Sprint Cup Series driver out of the Joey's home track in Baltimore on August 28th. And then to wrap up the season, they're going to be joining the Sunoco Labor Day weekend in Darlington, South Carolina. Ooh, that's going to be so much fun. It's going to be the first sports car race on Louisville, and they're going 20 laps. That's Monica length. Well, they better hope they have a plan for this one. Because it's going to be fun. Alright, it looks like the accident has been cleaned up, and we are going to go back to racing here on the Competition Racing Network. So don't touch that dial, because after the commercial break, the cars are going to get rolling underneath caution conditions. Thanks for watching the Red Flag Show here on the Competition Racing Network in the Duracell World Racing League, race number 4 of 20, here from Lisbon, Portugal. And this week's Red Flag Show was brought to you by Extreme Radio Control Cars. Extreme Radio Control Cars. Radio Control Cars pushed to the extreme. See you guys on the other side.
Inside that helicopter's remote control is something familiar. A battery. And if you think all batteries are the same, consider this. When an AirLife Denver helicopter takes off, it's always a matter of life and death. And when any of their critical equipment depends on a battery, AirLife trusts Duracell. So whether you're saving someone's life or simply making someone's day, it just has to work. Duracell, trusted everywhere.
Well, hello, is this thing on? Is anybody listening? A brand new day has begun.
Come on, let me up, it's a brand new day. Open up a little happiness today. So I can be someone new. So I can be someone new. Open up some happiness. Open up.
All I do is party, ha, 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 ha.
All I do is party, ha, 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 ha.
So bounce low,
Bounce low,
bounce high.
bounce high.
All I do is party, ha, ha, ha. What you do is she popping in, popping in, popping in, popping in. She be good, know I'm good. Overseas, Tim Westwood. It ain't jokes, rolling the whip, come with my spokes. Master craft, master all, NOR. We don't fall, we just bug. Keeping the club, ride a dub. All I do is party.
Welcome back to Lisbon, Portugal, where we are getting ready to wrap up the Portuguese Grand Prix here for the Duracell World Racing League. The pace car has finally pulled out after they cleaned up the accident. We're on lap number 5, and we're going to have a first attempt at overdrive. We got 5 attempts at this. Pace car is off. Green flag in the air. Sebastian Vettel spins the tires, and we're as Joy Smith takes the lead. Watt second. Jason Watt second. Now they're going to go 3 wide with Lewis Hamilton. Smith gets the outside. That's going to be a mistake. 2 to go. Lewis Hamilton leads. Smith gets a run on the outside. Watt to the front. Jason Watt leads the race. White flag in the air this time by. If Smith wants something to happen, better do it now. On the inside. Drag race down the chute. Into the next turns. Drag race is on. Jason Watt got it. Jason Watt got it. Jason Watt wins in a thriller. That is the 4th drag race we've had. History has been made in more ways than one. The first 4 races have ended in a drag race, and Joy Smith is the first rookie to podium in the first 4 races. A personal best by any rookie. That set the bars. And there they all stand in victory lane.
We will be right back here on the Duracell World Racing League. What a great race we saw here. Congrats to Jason Watt for winning. And just remember, if you guys want to talk about the race, use the hashtag DuraRacing to talk about it. We will see you guys in Cordova, Spain. But first, we're going to take a message from our sponsors, and then the post-race show, and then we'll be back on Friday.
Start with nothing. Build a groundbreaking car. Good. Now build a time machine. Go here. Find someone who can build a futuristic dashboard display. Bring Future Guy back. Watch him build a TFT display like nothing you've ever seen. Get him to explain exactly what that is.
The thin film transistor display.
Maybe not. Just show it. Customize the dash. Give it park assist. That fuel efficiency flower thing. Send Future Guy home. His work here is done. Destroy time machine. Win some awards. Send in Brady. That's how you do it. Easy.
What's that taste that rocks that box? Creamy with a crunch that hits the spot. The perfect combo's what you got. A bowl of Reese's Puffs. Rock that flavor, PB and C. Peanut butter, chocolatey. The perfect combo's what you need. It's only MRP.
Reese's Puff Cereal, the perfect combination of peanut butter and chocolatey flavor.
R-double-E-S-E-S. Yes. P to the U-double-F-S. Yes. R-double-E-S-E-S. Yes.
Make Reese's Puff Cereal an epic part of a complete breakfast.
Come on down to Al Chevy on Route 1 for my post-Super Bowl extravaganza sale. Touchdown! Tomorrow we're smashing prices.
All right, back up, back up. Whoa, are you serious? He's bringing it to back. Oh, look at it. That's gonna hurt tomorrow. That is nuts. Never mess with a Chevy, dude.
And I love getting breakfast at Sonic. If half of your brain wants something sweet, you can get Cinesnacks treats. If the other half wants something savory, you get a breakfast burrito.
Right. Well, that's cool for you.
Yeah.
If your brain has two sides.
But all brains have two sides.
Mine doesn't.
Every brain has two sides.
No, my doctor says I only have one side.
You know what? I wish that your brain was smart enough to understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about your brain.
I lost you after I wish.
Breakfast two ways all day. Breakfast burritos and new Cinesnacks. This is how you Sonic.